Okay, guys, so now we are in our audio version. What I got from what he said is something I've been looking at for a long time. There was a book by a woman called like White Trash, and it was teaching about how white people were very poor and discriminated against. And I even heard that it's legal. One, it is very much legal for states to sterilize people, and that is in the law because there was a mentally disabled girl, twin girls, and they decided to have a court case about whether these girls should be sterilized to never have children again. And so the state decided yes, and that is now in the laws. Another thing that's in the laws was like about disabled people. They only get paid 7 cents, like that was legal. And I think it's still legal. Like jobs can legally pay you 7 cents an hour if you have a disability. That's what I heard. But point being, White Trash was about the discrimination against poor white people in America and the origins of words such as tawny. Like she would say how poor people were so sickly and yellow that they had like tawny colored skin, and they would start making like a discrimination hierarchy based off that and being like, oh, you don't want to look like da da da. Like it was just so many different words they were using, and basically it's nothing new. Hierarchies and someone at the bottom, somebody at the top, it's all nothing new. And when it comes to white people and black people, it's very much just, I really think after researching it so much, it's just a way to divide people, it's a way to distract people, and it has no basis. There is no community care, and it's very much like it could work if we were open to being like, you know what, I have struggles and you have struggles as well. But it's very much, actually, no, black people are hurting the worst and nobody else is hurting right now, just them. And white people will be like, so you're saying that because I'm white, I have privilege, yet I grew up homeless, I grew up in a shelter, my dad was abusive to me, my family kicked me out at 16. And it's like, well, you're still white, so I don't care. But you can't really dismiss all those other aspects of their experience and how there's so many different types of privilege. Like, let's say black people have our own city, which we has happened before. It still wouldn't work because we'll still have classism. We'll still be hating on, oh, there's the ghetto ones, oh, there's the proper ones. Then there's gonna be hate on women. There's going to be hate LGBT community. There's going to be divides, especially with people who have disabilities, mental illnesses, and the such. So, I just say that to say how what he said was true, and I really do think it's just a way to divide us. And it could work if I was like, you know what, we're getting killed by the police, and you know what, when they kill us, they're also killing you white people as well. It's just that, of course, it's happening more proportionately to black people, but we're still 11% of the American population. White people, y'all are the rest of that, basically. And so we're only 11%. And if this is happening to us, this is definitely happening to you. There are other white people who literally had their sons, daughters, dogs killed, which is true. And we just don't want to look at that because they want us to argue and fight and just keep maintaining. Like, yes, it's good to say, hey, help black people, but it's like helping a tiny piece of the problem. We're not getting at the root of the cause of our hierarchical system and what's really making inequalities like poverty, like, oh, you can't get a good job, like, oh, bad schools, bad education systems, why is that happening? And the reason why is, one, I personally think it's because we switched, like our system used to be built off of hunting and gathering, getting everything from the land, and there was never hierarchy. Everyone was egalitarian. Look at 95% of our history, and then you'll understand where we went wrong. That's all I gotta say. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry this video is pretty long, but Hey, but guys, honestly, y'all need some long videos to sit down and listen to. So